She was 19, full of light, laughter, and plans for tomorrow. Her name was Darcy Rose, Holly Hogan's sister. To the world, Holly Hagan was a reality TV star, the fiery, confident face of Geordie Shore. But at home, she was just Big Sis. And Darcy Rose was the heart of that home, gentle, witty, unafraid to love loudly. Holly once said Darcy had the quirkiest, kindest soul. She was the one who would stay up talking when everyone else went to bed, the one who made every dull day feel special. Darcy dreamed of becoming a social worker. She wanted to help people heal. She wanted to make life better for others. The bond between the sisters was unbreakable. When Holly married Jacob Blyth in 2022, Darcy beamed beside her, proud and glowing. When baby Alpha Jax was born, Darcy became the doting aunt who couldn't stop smiling. Then, in October 2025, everything changed. Something no one expected happened. Darcy fell suddenly, critically ill. Holly and her family rushed to be by her side. Hospitals, alarms, whispered prayers. The world around them blurred into seconds that felt like hours. And then silence. Holly later shared the moment that will live with her forever. She passed peacefully holding my hand, surrounded by family and her best friends. She was never in any pain. Those words echoed around the world. 19 years old. Too young to say goodbye. In that same message, Holly thanked the ambulance crew and the doctors at Manchester Royal Infirmary. She said they gave Darcy the absolute best chance and allowed the family to say their last goodbyes properly. Even in heartbreak, Holly's words were full of gratitude. She called the last few days traumatic beyond belief. Yet she also said she knew Darcy was watching over us like a guardian angel. That sentence carried more strength than any headline. Because grief like that can break you, yet Holly chose to speak of love. Darcy's story touched millions. Fans who had watched Holly for years suddenly saw another side of her, the sister, not the celebrity. Messages poured in from around the world. People who had never met Darcy wrote about how they cried, how they held their own siblings tighter that night. Others shared their own stories of loss and faith and healing. For a moment, the internet stopped being a noisy place. It became a quiet room where strangers grieved together. Holly described her sister's personality, how she'd laugh at her own jokes, how she'd sing along badly to every song, how she couldn't pass someone in pain without stopping to help. She said Darcy's hugs were her favorite place to hide from the world. And even now, she can still feel them. Darcy's friends remembered her warmth and her ability to make people believe in themselves again. Teachers remembered her compassion. Her family remembered her as irreplaceable. She was only 19, but she had already left a mark many never do in a lifetime. In the days that followed, Holly spoke again. She said, "I will share her story one day, but for now, we need time to process what has happened." Those words reminded everyone that fame does not protect you from pain. Behind every post is a person. Behind every photo, a heartbeat. Grief moved through Holly's world quietly. No cameras, no scripts, no filters, just love trying to find its way through loss. She often spoke about signs, small moments that made her feel Darcy was still close. A song that played at the perfect time. A breeze that felt like a whisper. She said she believed Darcy was reminding her, "I'm still here." Darcy's death also sparked reflection. People began to talk more openly about family, about checking in, about cherishing life. She had wanted to make the world kinder, and even in death she did. Every repost, every message of comfort, every candle lit in her memory became proof that love spreads farther than we ever think it can. For Holly, motherhood and grief intertwined. She would look at her baby boy and imagine the aunt he'd never truly know. The one who would have taught him silly dances, the one who'd spoil him every Christmas. She promised that he would always know Aunt Darcy's name. And so Darcy lives on, in every bedtime story, in every photo on the wall, in every moment Holly chooses joy despite the ache. As months pass, healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means carrying Darcy's laughter into new days. It means remembering that love is stronger than loss. It means saying her name without fear. Holly often ends her messages with hearts, stars, and angel wings. Because for her, Darcy isn't gone, she's transformed. No longer beside her, but within her. Darcy Rose Hagan, 19 years old. Beautiful, brave, loved beyond measure. She left this world peacefully, holding her sister's hand. And she left a lesson for us all to love deeply, to care freely, and to never take a single day for granted. Rest in peace, Darcy Rose. Your light still shines,